Our next guest, there's so many strings to the bow. Starting off with a band that achieved 2 top 10 albums and 7 consecutive top 10 singles, and still you play it on a night, you get some... You play Scandalous on a night, it's an absolute banger.
Tune. Anyway, she's a judge on a BAFTA-winning show. She's raised vital awareness and funds for multiple charities and can even bust out the foxtrot at a minute's notice, can't you, darling?
Don't know about that, darling.
A best-selling author, Alesha Dixon, is releasing a second book in the award-winning Luna Wolf series. That is quite a list of achievements.
Oh.
Young lady.
Feels like there's still so much more to do, don't
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, welcome,
well
Alesha.
done on
It's
this.
nice to see you.
Nice to see you
So
too.
tell us about this, Luna Wolf Code Dangerous. This is the second in this series,
So it's the second book in this particular series.
Tell us about Luna Wolf.
So Luna Wolf is an amazing little girl who basically wants to continue her mother's work. Her mum worked for a bit of a naughty scientist who had some naughty plans for some super pets. So animals are really at the forefront of this story, and it's about her stepping into that new role. She has to deal with the media, she has to find the villain who have got an alternative plan for the super pets, essentially.
Right.
So she's on a mission to help these animals and protect them.
Including a polar bear, a tiger, a crocodile, and an eagle.
Yeah, well, kids just love animals, don't they? So I just felt, for me, as somebody that's supported so many animal charities, that I really wanted to put them at the forefront of a story.
Yeah, lovely.
You know, and, yeah, so there's people that have got an agenda, which is what happens in the real world. So I think with kids, you can really show them how important it is to protect them and treat them with kindness and speak up for animals in a way that they can't for themselves.
Where did your love of animals stem from? Where did it start?
I mean, I grew up with animals. I've always had them around me. My mum is a huge animal activist in her own way, and we've always rescued dogs. I've been on many sort of missions myself in terms of bear rescues. I've done undercover filming at dodgy venues in Thailand.
Really?
I've done a lot of things over the years. And it just felt like a no-brainer to sort of show children, you know, what's out there. As you know, there's a lot of animals that are exploited for the wrong reasons. So it just felt befitting to put that in a story, but in a very fun and entertaining way.
What was your bear rescue?
Oh, yeah, so I got to go out to Romania and I got to... World Animal Protection have been working for years to try and rescue this bear that was in the most horrific condition. And I got to be a part of that rescue, and we put the bear into... Well, I didn't personally lift him up myself.
You watched?
I was there.
Amp up the story.
I was
So anyway, got
documenting
him on
it all.
shoulders.
And then, you know, seeing the bear go into this amazing sanctuary was incredible. I've actually been on this show a few times and talked about some of those missions that I've done in the past. So it feels like a lovely little full circle moment.
It's a beautiful book.
Yeah.
It really is. Now, obviously, you've got daughters.
Yes.
Have they read it?
Well, I was just saying to Dermot, my 10-year-old, she's only read Lightning Girl, my first book. I mean, this is my 8th children's book. How rude. She's got an opinion on everything. So she chose some of the character names. She's not happy with me that I didn't change her outfit for book 2. She said I shouldn't have put her in that yellow top.
Oh, she's not feeling this little outfit
She likes the outfit, but because it was on the first book, she thinks I should have changed it for the second one. So that's a bit annoying. So she's got an opinion about it, but she hasn't read that one yet.
The thing that took me back when I started writing for kids was when you go out and you do the book tours. And you see, and hey, the kids know your book way better than you know.
Oh, they do.
And they tell you about yourself.
They're so honest.
But the level of engagement really took me back, and just getting kids to read is the most important thing.
100%. There's nothing nicer than having a parent come up to you and say, thank you, my child is now reading because your book inspired them. And, you know, Azura was the reason I started writing books in the first place. I don't know about you, Alison, but when I was younger, I didn't have any books that had a girl that looked like us on the cover.
It's the first thing I said. I said it looks like when I was a kid, that did.
Exactly.
When would you ever see a book like that? It's so nice.
Yeah, and when you read the book, there's so many nods to my Jamaican heritage. You know, I would have loved to have read a book that talked about Ackee and Saltfish and a bit of Beres Hammond. So it's like having these cultural references makes children feel at home when they read it and when they feel seen within the book.
Did you know Beres Hammond was my cousin?
What?
What?
Yeah. I only just found out the other day. Yeah.
Are you
like
joking?
A third cousin.
Are you joking?
Found out when?
Like the other day,
Please don't
someone
tell
told
me
me,
you're
someone in my
winding me
family. I'm not actually... We need to get him on the show.
You've done DNA Journey.
Yeah, seriously, he's like my third cousin.
Please get him on the show, and then he can do a little show for us all as well.
I know. Anyway.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Let's talk about Britain's Got Talent. It's coming back in. I know, just drop that one.
Yeah, I'll just pick that name up for you.
Giles, dropping those bombs. But anyway, listen, Britain's Got Talent's coming back in the spring.
Yeah, we just finished Manchester.
What's the talent saying?
The talent is always good. You know how it goes. Like, people are just amazing, aren't they? They are. The things
where they find them, these producers.
Well, they come from all over the world now. They literally come from all over the world.
when the show's been on that long, you got to appreciate this. Like a 10-year-old watching the first year is now 20 or whatever, and then
they're inspired to come on the show. But yeah, it's been a crazy ride. A lot of rule breaking again. Since Bruno's joined the panel, there's a lot of the rules have all gone out the window.
He's so funny the way he stands up and he's shouting.
He doesn't know how to sit. It's literally like sitting next to an excitable puppy.
Lisa, what do you get excited to see when you do talent? Do you love the dance troupes? Do you love the singers? Do you love? Is there anyone particular that you go,
I embrace it all, but more than ever, I just like connecting with people and hearing their stories and, you know, figuring out what it is about the show that made them come on this year and why they felt moved to do so. And once you connect with the person, you're just willing them to do well. So whatever shape or form it comes in, whoever it is, I just want them to have the best moment that they possibly can.
Do you play back? Do you hold back on the golden? I don't know what I'd be with my golden buzz.
I do a bit.
You don't want to play it too early.
Yeah, you don't want to let it go.
But I know what I'm like.
You only get one,
day one.
You are supposed to get one, but that rule seems to have gone out of the window.
That's Simon.
Well, it's Bruno and Simon, the pair of them. But generally speaking, I'm the last one to press it. I'm a bit more particular. Yeah. But when I do, I like it to be something meaningful. So my Golden Buzzer Act this year, he is doing a lot of good in the world, and I'm so happy that he's got this platform to show what he does.
Simon busts those rules so much.
He's such a rebel.
The X Factor used to go, I fancy the overs this year, but we're going to change the category to 25 and a half. And you're like, what?
Do you know, the producers, they still haven't learnt that if you want him to do something, ask him to do the opposite. Because he is a born rebel.
True. That's so clever.
I love it, though. It's like anything goes.
Ask him to do the opposite.
What about asking you to do some new music? When's that going to happen?
Yeah.
I'm actually going to the studio and I leave. Oh my God, we had a contestant come on the show this year, I don't think they'll mind me saying, that did The Boy Does Nothing heavy metal style.
No, whoa. Did you like it?
I buzzed it pretty quick.
Yeah.
It was intense.
Stop.
It was so intense. But yeah, I am putting out music this year.
Great.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited. I've been writing for a long time and it's time to put something into the world.
And how does that music compare to the stuff we're watching now? And
well, this
stuff
was
you
of
did when
its
you were
time,
young? Yeah,
right?
right. So, totally. So what do you like to write about now? What's your views now?
I mean, the Alesha Show album was very pop and it worked at the time, but I think for me...
It was a big concept album. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, the mission statement for me at the moment is I'm just writing music that I love, that I listen to, that's authentic to me, that when you hear it, you'll go, oh, that's the Alesha that I know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that's really the mission statement.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Alesha, you are absolutely smashing it. Author, judge, pop star.
Back at you, babes.
Presenter, everything.
Oh, thank you, darling.
You're incredible. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
the
you
book
so
is out
much.
now.
Yes.
Luna Wolf, Code Danger.
Yes.
Alesha Dixon. Right now.
Thanks,
Lee.
darling. Thank you.